Hey guys, Glen Trayer, Mountain Man Journals. In the smithy again today. I'm going to build something, a couple things here today actually. One of them, I'm going to build a striker for a flint and steel set for my wife. She likes hearts. It's kind of crazy. She finds hearts, rock-shaped hearts. It's insane how much they look like a heart. She finds them all over the place. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm going to make her a striker that looks like a heart out of this rat tail file, old file. And I'm also going to make a squirrel roaster out of this 1/4 inch. You guys who are into like primitive stuff will know what I'm talking about. You know, like frontiers stuff and mountain man stuff and that sort of thing. Long hunters and that. You'll know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, you'll see what I'm doing. So that's what I have in mind. Just make a striker. Here's a striker that I made already out of an old file. I made it like this. I left the tail on. I hardened this end and used that. I'm going to use that as like a screwdriver or a punch or a chisel or like a digger for getting tinder and stuff. And then you got your striker. Just kind of a multi-purpose thing. Hopefully you guys can see this. Throws some pretty good sparks. I don't know if you guys can see them. Can you see them, Jonathan? Little bit. Is that okay there? Get a good edge there. There you can see. You know them sparks. There's a lot of sparks flying off of that. So, but that's what I want to make for her. Except it's gonna look like a heart shape. So we're gonna try it and see how it works out. But I'm gonna do the same thing. That way it's not so long of videos and stuff. I'm going to take and cut it into segments and I'll show you stuff as I'm going. Kind of make little shorter videos for you. That way, you know, you don't have to sit there for 20 minutes just watching one thing. So, well, with that being said, I'm going to shut my mouth now and get to work. So, we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, alright, we're back. What I did was, I'll show you here, I drew this end out. That will be the fork end, and then this end will be where you hold your pot. Round this down just a little more. Take this down. Quick and heat that back up, and then I'll show you. I made a fancy little scroll there on the end. I took and I drew out my ends on my file, found my center, and that was where the point of the heart will come down. And yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give her a whirl. So, kind of working on both things here at once. Alright, here we go. We're going to take this. We'll just take that, bring it right around. And we'll take our pot will hang on right there. And then I'll doctor it up a little bit, put some twists in it and stuff like that. So, but that's where we're at so far. I'll get back to you in a little bit here and keep working with it. So, alright, see you in a little bit. Alright guys, we're going to pull that piece out, and we'll make the split in the end here to make the forks. Just kind of eye it up. And then what I'll do is I'll take and round them over, but you'll see. Go ahead and stick it back in. I'll round that over after we get it split. And then I'll make the fork shape, you know, and everything. I'll have to split the ends so I can round them, and that's just about ready to come back out, Jonathan. Go ahead and bring her over. Try to finish splitting this. Gotta be careful doing this. You should have a block of like brass or copper underneath on your anvil, so you're not bending your chisel up or the face of your anvil. Flip her over a second. Hit that real hard. Go ahead and stick her back in. You don't want to, you know, damage your face if you can help it. Now this anvil's like really old. It was my wife's, I believe, great-grandfather's. So I kind of like using this older stuff. You know, it kind of gives you a sense of, I don't know if you want to call it pride, or you're carrying on a tradition of the old stuff, you know, using the old stuff. And so, like, I used to chisel on the cabin. That was my it's either my great-grandfather's or my great-great-grandfather's. That was hand-forged. So it kind of gives you that sense of pride, you know, and carrying on a tradition, I guess. But you can pull that back out. So you just got to watch so you don't want to try and damage that face as much, you know, as little as you can. Go ahead and stick it back in. So it kind of, we got the split completely through. I'm going to take and bend it over now and try and round them down. Actually, Jonathan, if you want to take and go back there and maybe you can see, zoom in for them so they can see what I'm doing. I don't know if you'll be able to see this real good, but okay, there's like our fork. I gotta bend the one side down. This is another time when a coal forge comes in real nice, because I only have a little opening on my gas forge, and I have the big door in the front, but it's nice for a gas forge. You can just take and, or a coal forge, sorry, you can take and put it right in there, you know, without having anything restricting you. other one over and draw it out to the point and make our fork and bend it around. So like I said, I'm trying to keep these videos short so you're not sitting there for a real long time. So I'm gonna take and I'll draw this one out quick for you so you can see it, and then I should have my glasses on. And then I'll do the rest of it and show you that. Back up. You want to keep your metal nice and hot, you know. You don't want to, because if you let it get too cold on you, it can start to crack, especially when you start drawing them points down, it starts to split and stuff on you. So, want to be careful of that. Went to get another bite. I gotta make some more tongs sometime. I only have a couple pairs of tongs, so I should make a couple more. I'm gonna leave that end square, I think, so it'll help hold the, you know, whatever you're cooking. So, all right, there we go. That's our one point there. I'll finish the rest of it, and then I'll get back to you and show you what we got. So, all right, we'll see you in a little bit.